Coming right up, the Bulls taking on the Nuggets. For the Bulls, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it together and get things back on track with a win. Nuggets Bulls is next, right after this.
They gon' know me as legendary. When he stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married.
Yes, sir. Come on, break it. How about that pass? Come on, that was amazing. Nice.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. DA, take it away. He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. So the Nuggets win the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Johnson. And it's Vucevic in at the center. Barton, no luck. Porter against DeRozan. Inside, got a piece of it. Stolen by Gordon. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sport.
They recover it, and he gets the bucket.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Ball against Murray. And it's Williams finishing it off.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Levine against Barton. Pass to Jokic. Kicks to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. He can't get that one. And the Bulls going the other way now and going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
It's Porter outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And stolen by Barton. And there it is for him.
That's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Williams against Gordon. Williams passes to Vucevic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They've come out the locker room. Hizza! 4 for 4 to start the night.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray with it. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's Jokic. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup.
Such a savvy player. I love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. Number 1, the Bulls.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Morris passes to Green, and Green slams it in.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Here's Green. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Bulls leading by 5. Round the pass to Jones. It's White on the wing. Traps in the tray.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
And it's slammed in by Jones.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Morris outside Green. The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 8. What a hot start for them. Caruso, the pass to Bradley. Kicks it out to Jones. White with it on the wing. Brown. Here's Bradley. Lays it up off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And the 2021 League MVP, Nikola Jokic.
It has to work, you know, every day, twice a day. Just go out there on the court and do whatever you need to do to get better, you know. And that's what I did.
He did indeed. Those long hours, Greg, in the gym are something the fans don't always recognize.
And even for a player like the Joker, who seems like a savant with the ball, it all comes back to the work.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. Backcourt pair for them, it's Morris and Murray. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Morris against Levine. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Because he's so dangerous. The D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the 76ers.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, but the fact they came so close, you got to admit it's impressive. I mean, most teams on an off night like that wouldn't have been anywhere near them.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. We've got the Joker, we have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Will Barton, he's checked in for the Nuggets. It's stolen by DeRozan. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. Here's White. Vucevic trying to get open. And it's White missing. The Nuggets trail by 6.
Well, White's a talented player, but very streaky. You never know who's going to show up.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. For 3, Levine scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here are the Nuggets now. Chris, as you said with White, he can make 10 in a row and then miss the next 15.
But Kevin, that's just how some players are. It all averages out, and hopefully White can find a little more consistency.
And that one's good by Porter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
A high IQ player, Vucevic, has that sixth sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
Pass to Jokic. He dishes it to Porter. There's the drive. Gordon with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago leading by 8.
2 minutes.
Levine kicks to White. A putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Who wants a t-shirt? I said, who wants a t-shirt? We'll make some noise!
Big group substitution here for Denver.
Please welcome your
Green, he's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Aaron Gordon. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Michael Porter. Campazzo's subbed in for Jamal Murray. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Troy Brown's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kobe White. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Brown outside. Williams a screen on Rivers. Here's Brown. And there's the pass to Caruso. Jones looking for an opening. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Bradley. The kick out to Williams. Not 3 off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Campazzo. Got a piece of it. Up top, Barton. He had 15 points last outing. Can't hit from 12.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration.
Here's Brown. Plays it up and banks it in.
Brown Jr.
36 seconds left to play in the first half. Barton against Williams. Another shot, and it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Green.
Toughness and energy on the boards, an easy putback to show forward.
Here's Jones, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jeff Green picks one up. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
He doesn't get the second one. Nuggets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. down low and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
6 seconds left now here in the second. Jones from outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
The Bulls.
Thanks, guys. Vooch, outstanding offense, unselfish.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Chicago Bulls.
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
Now let's take a moment and see what games still lie ahead. It'll be the Mavericks against the Suns out in Phoenix. That one gets going 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Johnson is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic passes to Murray. Takes it inside. Yes, that goes in. Murray's got his first 2 points of the night. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Shot left block. Here's Jokic. It's good. Jokic has got 9.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago.
Give him a hand, man. You're different, man.
Dean passes to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
He just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Jokic kicks to Porter. In the corner, it's Gordon. 5 on the clock. Jokic sets the screen for Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Vucevic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. And the offensive player better think twice next time.
It's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola Wallace said, I just think the defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jeff Green is checked in for Jokic. Jermichael Green comes in for Aaron Gordon. And Morris subbed in for Barton.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Levine against Murray.
2 minutes
And
remaining.
Levine, here we go. Second chance shot, and there's the bucket as Williams finishes it off. Williams has got 8 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Ball kicks to Williams. Vucevic is screen on Green. Williams can't hit.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Murray with it. Now defended by Levine. Passes it to Morris. Outside Porter. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Rivers, he's checked in for Porter. Campazzo's subbed in for Jamal Murray. Outside White. Bradley sets the pick for White. It's tipped. It's stolen by Morris. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive. And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Brown against Rivers. Here's Bradley. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Brown against Rivers. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
True, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Morris and Jones sends it back. White looking around. To the inside. Jones, no luck.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Morris kicks to Green. Deflects the pass. For the lead. That shot off. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decisions. You know, you let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. Campazzo and Murray are the guard set. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. There's Porter at the three. No good on that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Levine against Porter. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. And when he does that, this guy can dominate.
The Nuggets trail. Campazzo, he's covered by Ball. Floats it up for Murray. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Murray, good. Murray's got it all tied up now for Denver.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
And now with all the momentum on their side here late, you got to think they've got the upper hand.
Martin's checked in for Campazzo. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Porter passes to Jokic to take the lead. Porter, no luck.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
White goes in. Vucevic, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Levine kicks to Vucevic. There's the three. It's hauled in by Gordon.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him.
Sinks the triple.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
White the pass to Vucevic. Sweet move. And he sinks the layup. Vucevic has got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide open shooter.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke.
2 minutes.
Levine dishes to DeRozan. And that one drops. And the Bulls lead by 5.
DeRozan's hard to handle when he's scoring inside. The D doesn't know who to put on.
And stolen by White. He kicks it to DeRozan. DeRozan a screen on Barton. Makes it off the glass.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Morris is checked in. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Down low. Here's Jokic. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And how about taking the contact on the way up? Jokic doesn't shy away from an aggressive defense.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The drive-by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
There's the pick. Pass to Jokic. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Bulls leading by 6. And 1:01 left in the 4th. And they pick up 2.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Morris. He's covered by Ball. They get it back. And Jokic gets it to go.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
DeRozan finds Vucevic.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
It's the first that makes it a 7-point lead. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, Jokic seems determined to have a big night. So far, he's been successful.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Lonzo Ball taking 2 shots.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
It's quiet, easygoing nature. That's what Ball brings. That's what makes him so likable. He's someone his team loves to play for, and they generally respect.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Jokic against DeRozan. And it's Ball in the corner for the 3. Goes back up, and it's Bradley laying it in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Nick, great win tonight.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.